Hey, I'm here to bring you your daily mental health enlightenment, and today we are discussing the power of you. There are so many different kinds of power that we hold, and today I want to focus on the power that each one of us has to be able to impact change in any circumstance that we're in. Each and every day, all of us makes the mistake of giving our power away. Whether it's us reacting to a circumstance in a way that is outside of our character, or us devoting our thoughts or emotions to something outside of us that is not relevant to our success, or whether it be us making efforts to try to control things that are outside of us. All of those things take power away from us because it is ways that we are devoting energy and showing up in ways that are not directed toward benefiting us. But I want to focus specifically on the last one of focusing on controlling things outside of us as opposed to controlling ourselves. So that is such an important one because the only person that we can control is ourselves. So it is such a poor use of energy to try to control anything outside of us because it is impossible to do. So the energy that we spend trying to control something else outside of us, the time that we devote to trying to control something outside of us is energy that we take away from ourselves, is energy that we're not devoting to ourselves. It is time that we are not spending on ourselves and being our best selves. And that is how we give up power. Every circumstance that we're in and dissatisfied with, we have the ability to respond, behave, react in a certain way that will change the way that things are occurring. And we need to focus on doing that so much more. We need to make sure that we always act as if we believe that we are the only people that we can control. Because then when we do that, we will start behaving in ways that make us more powerful. Because of just the power of your presence, the power of who you are, your mere presence in a relationship means that you have power to alter the dynamics and create a situation that you want. Just the mere power in your presence means that your presence in an environment is powerful enough to be able to create the kinds of dynamics within the environment that you want. The focus just needs to be there. So oftentimes we behave in ways that are directed at manipulating other people into doing what it is that we want them to do. All we're doing is using our energy trying to control someone else, as opposed to recognizing and understanding the things that I need to be doing in order to create the kinds of outcomes that I want, and simply focusing on that, and then trusting that the energy that you put out there will then be manifested. That's what happens, as opposed to I'm going to act mean to this person so that they will then respond in a certain way. They'll do what I want them to do because they'll be afraid, or they won't want to have that negative interaction with me. That's an example of how we behave in a way trying to manipulate someone to do what we want them to do, as opposed to us simply showing up in ways that is best for us. So I want us to just remember that we should always focus on living within the power that we have, which means not wasting any energy on anything outside of us, not wasting any time on anything outside of us, but focusing all of our efforts on controlling us, making sure that we are reacting in responsible ways, making sure that we are thinking productive thoughts, making sure that we are behaving in a way that is goal-driven, making sure that our feelings are kept in check and controlled. When we do that, then the power of us is at 100%, and we can create the outcomes that we want. All right, so what's the message? To think about mental health in a different way, a way that helps you to understand that you hold so much more power than you know and have been using. And I'll see you next time.